Hello friends, got two products here to show you. We're actually going to do an unboxing of this one and a demo. And well, first one is, I know, you're saying what? Why? An electric screwdriver. It charges through USB and has a built-in LED. Well, I got to turn it on. I'm sorry. It turns on over here, and this goes from low torque with all the way to, if you turn it counterclockwise, it goes to high torque and then off. So I believe right there, mid torque. This isn't gonna. I'm not gonna demonstrate it. Just showing you. Okay. It does have LED, as you see, LED, and they should be the in and out. Let me get this in the camera. In, out. So you're asking, well, why an electric screwdriver? Well, me personally, I hate the tedious task of the tedious idea of using a handheld, a screwdriver or a Phillips, or I mean a flathead or a Phillips and take 2 or 3 minutes to, or 5, to pull out a screw, because sometimes you don't know how long it is. When I was replacing my lights, some of those screws were an inch and a half long, which means 3 or 4 minutes by hand screwing it out with a Phillips or a flathead. And I used a cordless electric drill, one of the small, really small handheld ones, 10 seconds for the long screws, and the short ones, 5. So that's the main reason, to save you time. And we'll do a price comparison on this one later, because yeah, you're saying it's basic, but this feels and like solid metal. That's probably, I think that's metal. And anyway, that's enough about that. And it comes with a nice set of screws and flatheads and Phillips and some other odd unique ones. Okay, on to the 15.6-inch foldable NETUM. We're going to do an unboxing on this one, so I'm going to have to go handheld. Be right back. I peeled off the top, and it's got impressive. It's got a free foam stuck to this is glued to the top. Nope. Yeah, it is kind of glued. Okay, so, and here's the, friends, 2 small pre-steps before I continue. The instructions say the right USB is the one for picture and power. So it didn't say, okay, this one is type C1 and type C2, but can you see that? Anyway, this is it says the one on the right, which I guess is this is the one for, this one is the one for everything, and this one is only to charge out to other other devices. And I couldn't really figure out, didn't explain how to use this thing, but I figured it goes into the crease. It goes into this crease and it's held magnetically to the back, which is cool, but not really sturdy. I have some questions about if it'll stay up, and certainly don't want it to fall when you're using it. So I didn't figure that out. But here it is. So my next step is plug it into the correct USB and let's see how it functions and all that other stuff. Be right back. Okay, that's pretty cool. If you want, well, and you're gonna say, well, why have a monitor with a NUC? Well, let's say a couple of different reasons. One, okay, that looks pretty cool. Okay, so let's say right now I have a 720p laptop, and if I wanted to stay in the laptop ecosystem, I would have to buy a whole new laptop to get a better display, right? But with this being a separate item, you can always either or. You can get a better display if you want, or a better computer, and not have to get one system altogether if you don't want to get locked into that. And as you see, it works off one cord, which I think is very cool. So I'll be back. I'll get signed in. Okay, just to give you some more detail, this one electric screwdriver is $40, and no, I haven't done anything to the screen to increase the brightness or anything. I just want to make sure it worked, and it does. I'm impressed. And this one is $39.90. Okay, here's a similar item. Not as compact, but I think you should just have an electric screwdriver, because when you need it and you don't have it is harder than vice versa, right? So that's the end of that. And for the NETUM, so far so good. I am impressed. I think it's going to be handy to have. And right now I'm doing, to install portable USB-C screen. I think it's worth having, even with like let's say you have a laptop with a small screen, a 13-inch laptop, a 12-inch, 11-inch. You might find that the second screen handy to have. And it does support HDMI, which means you need a second power supply. So if you do have a USB output, USB-C output, you're gonna find a second screen really handy if you have a really small laptop or something. So, and that's the end of the story. You guys take care. NETUM is a win in my book.